And we're back with Richard Reviews. Today we're reviewing a book for richardreviews.com/griffinchestnut/richardreviews.com. Here you can find all the books that Richard has read and reviewed on his YouTube channel, Griffin Chestnut, which is his online alias. Today's book is titled Big Sur by Jack Kerouac. This is part of the Jack Kerouac collection that Richard is impressed with, and he has read a significant amount of Jack Kerouac's novels. Jack Kerouac was part of the Beat Generation, as you probably already know, as per watching this video, and it's very worth noted that while writing this, his marriage was falling apart, okay? And he was almost at his lowest, and it was hard for him to find inspiration and exciting things. This is where Neal Cassady comes in. Neal Cassady was born on February 8th, 1926, and you could never have hoped to find a more notorious person than Neal Cassady. Neal Cassady took Jack Kerouac, took him by the mold, by the skin and the cream of him, and pushed him along. Buried beneath this, Annie, who was fascinated by him, alongside Allen Ginsberg, they all had some sort of a sexual relationship that's irrelevant to the story, but the main point is that Neal Cassady really did shine from a pin prim for Jack Kerouac. Now, the pin prim was basically following him back to Denver so they can hitchhike across America, determined to get to this new strange land. It's a little ironic through the end. It's not Tom Pullo's most formidable piece, but he did find anything from Long Lost Brother. He sort of idolized himself towards the mishmash of different dance places that he finds. Now, if we take a look at the piece right here, we can look at, right here's the piece. We're going to pick it up and we're going to look at it. This is Richard's piece. Richard takes great prize in his piece. It's not a big piece. It's rather cream. It's definitely cream on the side, and on the side you can see Jack Kerouac, Big Sur, Penguin illustrations. Now if we look at the back, now this is classic brim wall. This is what Richard despises. His piece has been relatively scourged, and it's scourged to the brim. If we pick the piece up, we can see this is all rotirity over here, and this is all through and through of cream crest rotirity. This is not the best piece that Richard has. Right next to it, though, we can see the price, US, $15 Canadian, $17.50, and there's more rotisserie up here. This is your classic example of how not to take care of a piece. This is not Richard's best piece. Other than these two creamities, you can tell that the brim wall is rather good. Classic brim wall, good bend, nice shine, delicate spoon, and a real flip seep roll. Okay, you want to look for the free seep roll and the flip creep roll. These are things that follow suit all the way up to the notches of the top of the book, and this is what makes a good book perishable. Perishable meaning that no, you don't have to keep this book refrigerated, but you need to keep it in the refrigerator because of predators. You don't want predators to get your book. Richard takes a lot of pride in his books. Now, Richard does do a standard pack yaw at the end, so we're going to round off at a 227. We're going to say it's 230. 230. Page count 230. That's a top-notch book right there. Top-notch book. Now, if you need any help finding this book online, Richard has uploaded it on his blog. You can find it in the link in the description, and it basically shows what arrogance is formulated in this book. And not that the arrogance is real, but it's a purity in its thing. So you can see, I see black things in the white sand ahead, but it's only piles of good old mule dung in heaven. This is what brings Jack Kerouac to life. So, what does Richard give this book? Thumbs up or a thumbs down? You betcha he gives it a thumbs up. Big Sir is a big thumbs up from Richard, and Richard approves. Catch us next time at richardreviews.com/griffinchestnut. Thank you and goodbye.